Yo, welcome to a brand new case study. If there is noise in the background, I apologize. I'm actually at the country club today. I know, what a bougie prick. But essentially, I'm going to show you how we scaled Mr. George all the way to 37 online clients. He basically had 0. I'm basically going to show you how we did it. Okay, so as proof of pudding, here's 0, here's 37 within 13 weeks. Okay, so for full context, George was an in-person trainer, still is an in-person trainer. Plan is to have him not being an in-person trainer. He basically started with 0 online clients, so 0, nada, nothing. He had no systems, no marketing background, basically nothing. He basically had no app, no payment links, nothing. A lot of people probably looking at this, and maybe you included, will be looking at this and thinking, well, that's me. Like, I have 0 online clients. I'm an in-person PT, and I have fuck all idea about content marketing, and I have no systems in place. Luckily for you, you now know that I can scale your business. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, George was the most skeptical person when it came down to investing in himself and just in a mentorship in general, which is understandable. Again, mentorships notoriously are wankers. But luckily he saw less of a wanker in this guy here. But effectively, like, he placed his investment into a place where he knew he could get an ROI pretty quickly. He saw obviously our results. He was super skeptical about how fast we could scale businesses, but once we started to scale his business, his skepticism faded very quickly. So again, he put his hand up. By the way, if you're even thinking about, like, I need help with my business, or even if you're watching this, to be honest, like, understand that putting your hand up and trying to learn how to scale your business is like one of the hardest steps in business, to be honest. Like, actually being like, I don't know what I'm doing and I'd love to learn how to do something. You're actually in a very good mindset in that position, right? Because you could basically come at this from 2 ways. You can come at it from, why is my business not scaling? I want to learn how to scale it. Or 2, my business isn't growing. I'm going to blame the algorithm. I'm going to blame all these things, right? I don't know where to start. And like, being in a position like this, where you're actually watching this video, is great. Now, being in a better position is like, I actually want to invest in my business and I want to learn how to do this. And can you help me? Like, that wording and that language, can you help me? I have a skill gap. I'm currently here, but I want to be here and I need help. That is the most powerful thing you can do in business. Okay, whenever I look at, in my own business, whenever I look at a skill gap, I'm like, can I not have that skill gap anymore? So I invest all the time and I reinvest into the business all the time, because I'm like, can someone else do this for me, or can someone else teach me? Okay, so having that like mindset of growth at all times, and I want to invest in my business, will take you so far. Okay, so very simply, he invested. We plugged in the B-Lab method, which is our signature system on how we can scale businesses fast. Okay, and lo and behold, we gave him structure, we gave him a selling pattern, we gave him a marketing strategy, a selling strategy as well. Okay, a back-end offer, like retention offers, like everything. We basically plugged a whole entire system in, and lo and behold, he basically scaled all the way up to 37 clients. By the way, just a side note, I genuinely believe that I'm going to be making one of these videos in week 26, and he's going to be at like 60 clients. That's just the type of character he is. Now, George has a characteristic where I'm basically like, can you go and do something? And then he's like, yes, sir, and then he goes and does it. One of the reasons why he scaled so quickly is because he not only saw the systems that we're creating, but he also implemented very quickly. One of the biggest ways or biggest reasons why people scale quick is basically they have help and they implement fast. Now, if you want any more information about what we do here at TCD and you want to scale like George, then DM the word ascend. I'll have a look at where you're at in the business, see if we can help you. And if we can, then obviously we can further the conversation. If we can't, we're not going to do anything, because effectively we want people within TCT that I can help, okay? And there's a reason why we have a 100% success rate at the minute within a 6-month period. We have never lost anyone money. There's a reason for that. It's because we are self-selected in terms of who we can actually help. So if we can't help you, I'm not selling to you. If we can help you, we can further the conversation. So we're self-selected, but then also we have to see whether we're a good fit anyway. So you might not like me, right? So we just have to make sure that we're a good fit. If we're a good fit and we can align, we can scale the fucking business, okay? Again, if you want any more information about what we can do, what the B-Lab method is, or anything else like that, then on Instagram, just DM the word Ascend, or there is a form below this where you can fill in a quite quick type form. It basically lets me know a bit more information about your business, and then we can set up a chat, set up a call, and then again, I'll show you the B-Lab method on a quick call. So yeah.